They call their nationwide revolution a revolution of the spirit. Inasmuch as it is a revolution, as Aung San Suu Kyi states, of overcoming your own apathy, your own cynicism, your own fear, your own ignorance, and from that sensibility, you're in the best position to elevate the status of your so-called enemy, to awaken or ignite their conscience.
The non-violent approach is, I think, about the most difficult approach in the world, especially nowadays where weapons are getting more and more powerful and people get more and more dependent on weapons in order to get what they want. But we are convinced that the non-violent approach is the best.
And if they see that you won by the gun, they'll take up the gun. So, in the long term, she says, peace through non-violent means is the only answer.
When a man doesn't have a gun in his hand, he or she tries harder to use his or her mind, her sense of compassion and her intelligence to work out a solution.
Fiery, intelligent, articulate, composed, vulnerable. Here I am, a journalist coming to interview a female Gandhi leading a nonviolent revolution, and she genuinely wants to know about you. As the BBC called Burma, a country of 50 million hostages. It's a country where there are no human rights. It's a country where there's an ecocide, the ethnic minorities, there's genocide, the prisons are filled with political prisoners. It's a terror state. It's horrific. At the same time, a woman empowering the loving kindness to connect with the person right in front of you. Her revolution, as she said many times to me, is a one person at a time revolution. So her strength, I asked her this, she said, I was a mother, I'm a mother. And when I came to Burma, I left to be with my dying mother. I left my 2 children at home and my husband. Gradually, as the revolution began to expand, I simply expanded my feeling relationship to the concept of family. So that going from a nuclear family, I began to embrace not just the democratic forces in my country, but began to embrace even the so-called opposition and the enemy as my family. And from that, she empowers what I can see, the power of love as her weapon of choice and compassion as her weapon of choice rather than aggression. It's not as if she's complacent in that. She's a ferociously intense person who's able to distinguish the criticism of a policy rather than attacking a person.
The first step towards real political change in Burma is dialogue. I would like our people to be able to develop a vision together, to be free. do take it from somebody who has to live in a society which is not free, that freedom is precious and freedom is necessary.